Enchantments are incredible, and we get a few spicy ones in this one. This weaponized dooley build is insane.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the Bazaar. It is finally here for all of you to play. If you've gone ahead and got yourself closed beta access, I am of course Artificer or Greg, and I'm finally happy to share the build, share the game itself with you. We're playing dooley today because I got this badass dooley skin. And we're going to jump in with one of these cores. I mean, I like the base core the most, I think. It's the most consistent. You can do sort of anything with it. And it has the lowest cooldown. So it's easiest to get its passive effect. When you use any item to the left of this, charge this 1 second. It's easier to get this to charge and do its thing than it is the other things. Such as Weaponized Core, which has 8 seconds cooldown. But will instead buff damage to the right of it. And Companion Core, which is very different and is all about using friends. I'm going to go with the base core. It's the most flexible. And I lucked out and we got light clockwork. When you level up, give the core plus 30 damage. So we really want to try and level up day 1. And we already have 1 XP right here. So all we're looking for now is Deborah. Deborah, and we close this out. Now for this fight, it's going to be tricky. I don't know if we outright beat any of these, which is a shame. Kyverdrone has a Langjian, which might be too slow to kill us. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. I think it also has another weapon. Ah, yes, it has the Lifesteal Stinger. It might beat us. It'll be close, because it has far less health than us. But if its Stinger keeps getting the trained buff, so when you slow, a random weapon gains plus 5 damage this fight, I would love for that to keep going on Langjian. But it doesn't. It keeps going on Stinger, which means he keeps healing to full. And I think he actually beats us. One more salvo. It's going to be close. But yeah, I think we now lose. Gonna come down to the wire. Oh no, it's a draw, which means we win. Thank the Lord. That was not going to be a good start to this one. We get an insect wing. I don't think we can risk going to this. Yes, I do. I've decided we can risk going to this and getting an XP. If we get another XP here, we don't though. That's a shame. Instead, we go to Curio.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
And we need some weapons here.
Ooh-wee.
Something to help us win this fight. You know what we could do? We could go knee brace here, knowing that we're going to lose this fight, and get 100 maximum health.
My rusty circuits
I think that's the play. I don't care enough for citrus. None of these other items are any good. We do get the level up. So we have a nice chunk of damage on the core now. I don't have any friends. I might go for another 2 XP, you know. And for style points, I'm going to put my insect wing on the board too. So we have a lot. We should have a decent chunk more health in this Vanessa. Maybe 50. I think the first level doesn't give you much. And hopefully our core is enough. But our items are all slow. And now they're really slow. But she could just run out of damage. Because her revolver, her bowlers are already out of damage. But yeah, I think she's got this. Just because the Jit's doing so much damage. Yeah, she has just barely got this.
Bravery without
but that's fine, because we get plus 100 health. We knew this was going to be a hard fight, so we gave ourselves a plan B. I don't think with the extra second cooldown we win. So I think we made the right choice.
Size dilutes the brain.
But now we actually need to start scaling our build. Light Bulb is great for crit.
Smart one.
Duct Tape is great in general, as is Uzi. These are all very good early game dooley items. So the play here would be something like this, where all of these items are charging the core, which means the core is going to fire probably more quickly than some of these. So the core will help us trigger duct tape's shield. And then light bulb is a 3-second cooldown. We could put Uzi there instead. I think I might. But it could go either way, you know? There's no wrong answer there, really. Small and large items. I think I just want to keep scaling my XP if I can. And then let's go Covetous Thief. He should be pretty easy for us, but I'm going to sell the Insect Wing just in case. Get that extra bit of cooldown. And make sure we win this fight. We could also get something really nice like the Grindstone from this, which would give a weapon to the left plus 10 damage. That's a really nice item to have the other side of your weapon core if you're using the core as a weapon. Because the core itself will charge this, which will give the core more damage for when the core next triggers and does damage again. And yeah, I don't think I needed to be worried. I think we do have this quite easily. And I was right, the Uzi is going to run out of ammo. Oh, maybe not. I think the Uzi will just barely run out of ammo. Yeah.
We'll remember your face.
But it technically triggered more often than the light bulb would, so... That was one of those where there was no real right option. Do I have any friends yet? I do not, so loot items are kind of a bit rubbish. We'll go meditation. We'll get the extra XP. Our core is now doing 70 damage. Even if we go for the mushroom, we don't get there fast enough, and we do need to start filling up our board slots. And we don't have any friends yet, so let's get a free one. Race Carl. That's not terrible, but it kind of is, because we don't have any haste yet. So let's get a better one. Brick Buddy. When you're an adjacent friend, this gains shield. Oof. We're seeing a lot of friend synergy here that we don't really have use for. I'm just going to go next. Water Cooler is fantastic. We don't have the friends for him necessarily. Chris Army Knife is also fantastic, though. So what we're probably going to do here is, I'm going to keep the claws for now, but we will eventually sell them. And we're probably doing this, or something similar to this. We might not need Race Car next to Water Cooler. Every 8 seconds, charge this one. I don't think is worth not having 2 more of these items, you know? And we can either have claws, or we can have Concealed Dagger for the gold. And I'm going to take the gold. So let's do this build, I think. That should be pretty strong. And we're going to start scaling with Water Cooler. So Water Cooler, every time it triggers, you permanently gain +5 health. And when you have adjacent friends next to it trigger, it charges 1 second. So you want to have things like Chris Army Knife either side of it, where possible, to try and make it charge more quickly. Look at our badass dooley against their little happy boy. And yeah, because we've got the level advantage here, 3 to 4. Actually, we don't have the level advantage. Where are all the units? Well, this is effectively like we had the level advantage. And now we've got all these small items triggering. They're all charging the core, which means the core is going to trigger semi-regularly and do a good chunk of damage. Walt is giving us some health. We're getting a good amount of sustain out of our duct tape. Are they scaling their defenses? Does Wallace scale? I think he does, yeah. So there was a chance they outscale our defenses there. But we got through it. We eventually penetrated through the shield they had. I might go for the shield skill here, because we have duct tape. And duct tape can just be broken. And I think we go rightmost shield. Has +5. Although equal to your level, this will very quickly outrank this. But I'll get this, and then hopefully we can get a better one in the future. We're going to go to Andy again. We want some more small items. These are great upgrades. Water Cooler and Chris Army Knife, both things that we want to hold on for a long while. I'll even roll this. What's that worth? Beta Ray is potentially good here. I will take it.
Tell everyone you got it here.
And swap it for Uzi. So when we're fighting against the NPC, we're effectively just going slower. Never mind, I got the upgrade. Haha. Your core gains 3 damage per weapon you have, or upgrade the core. I almost always upgrade the core. It just does a ton of damage now. Now we add in the Uzi. And now we add in the claws. And now our build is starting to really take shape. We don't want this next to that. We'll have this over here. This is really starting to look scary. I think I want to fight the eccentric Aetheryte.
I win!
She is very dangerous. She turns her shield into damage, but I think I have enough weapons, and by that I mean I have enough items triggering my core, that I should be able to keep her shield at 0. And apparently, my beta ray is charging quickly enough as well, that I'm able to freeze her quite regularly.
Turn the lights off when you leave.
She had very little chance there. And this is basically the core weapon build. The only thing we're maybe missing here is the power armor. Oh, scrap is fantastic on duct tape. Plus 12 shield on duct tape is just immense. There aren't really many medium items I want for this build. There might actually be none, so I'm going to go to the crit skill guy and see if we can't get some interesting sort of crit. So all items plus 3, non-weapons plus 4. The first time your opponent falls below half health, double all your crit chance, which that might be good with our light bulb at the moment. And the first time you crit, freeze. I might just take Keen Eye. I think the 3% can really make a difference at times. And this is our last move before the next fight. I don't know if I want to go to Pip. Kina might be the play. We can get rid of claws. Beta ray can be upgraded. Concealed dagger, Uzi. These are all things that might not have to live in our build for much longer. Especially if we get memory card. Holy. And welding helmet's pretty good as well. It's a 3-second cooldown, so it's pretty low. Like it would replace both of these and do as much. And it has some shielding on it. I'm not actually a big welding helmet disbeliever. I enjoy a welding helmet. But Power Sander next to duct tape also goes pretty hard. When you sell this, give the core plus crit chance equal to this item's value. When you upgrade an item, this gains 1 value. That can just live in our stash. Alright, you can go, you can go. Alright, this needs to be on the build. Alright, what do we not mind coming off the build? These are the items I don't mind coming off the build. This has to be over here. Every 12 seconds, this gains 1 value. When you sell this, give the core plus damage equal to its value. And if I can upgrade this, it becomes even better. I want to have Power Sander next to duct tape now. And now what do I slot back in? The Uzi and maybe claws, just for the consistency. Beta ray is also good because it does freeze the enemy items. Let's say beta ray, just because it's early days. She is level 5 somehow. She's a higher level than we are, even though I've been rushing levels. That's crazy. But there's a good chance they don't have a massive number of items. Also, with our core triggering pretty regularly, it's going to have haste quite regularly. Yeah, I was just worried then for a second. I was like, hang on. My light bulb isn't giving crit to anything on the other side, but in terms of my ordering and my positioning, there's no real way I can set it up where it can, and I'm not losing something else more important. I hate it when this happens. Go away. There we go. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright. It seems to be going well enough. I mean, we're at full health, they're not. So it does seem to be very much going well enough.
You should put it toward nobler use.
Memory card has some plus value now, which is nice to see. We're about to level up. I think I'll go to Kino again. If I can upgrade memory card, we're very happy. There it is. So not only does its value go up, but now it does double the item's value to the core, or gives double the item's value to the core. Atomic Clock is a potential because every 1 second it triggers. So that's a really good way of charging the core. But it only has 3 ammo. Is this something else that also just sits in my stash? I think it might be. Because there are ways we can increase its ammo count. Or make its ammo count go infinite. Cause cooldown reduced. Or leftmost weapon gets 5 damage. Yep, cause cooldown. Cause cooldown every day. And now we don't have enough for haste and charge skills. So I'm going to get chocolate bars. The health scaling isn't bad. I'm going to PvE fight. I'm actually going to slot the dagger just for the chance of getting more money. Hydro dude, I forget what he has. Let's try and take him anyway. We feel pretty strong right now. Ah, yes. He is an aquatics. I think this should be relatively easy. Famous last words, I know. But yeah, he doesn't really have any way of regenerating. And our core hits pretty hard. He is also starting to chunk us, but I think he's falling behind. It's getting closer than I'd like it to. Where's he getting all this? When you slow, your weapons gain 3 damage. That's what's happening there. It's like he's starting to do a lot of damage here. Alright, when you buy this, get a piranha, sure. 1 additional XP. I think we might do it. For the level up. Upgrade your leftmost shield item. Or 2 XP. We'll go XP. We're really pushing XP this run. I've seen a lot of people doing this in general. In the beta. And I think it's okay. I don't think people have to push it quite as hard as they have been. That being said, it is good. Hey, we got the duct tape upgrade anyway. We get the Uzi upgrade anyway. And these upgrades are all great for schematics. Because I can eventually sell this and give this a bunch of crit chance. Hamlet is super fun. When you slow charges 1 second. I had a run earlier on stream where we were just infinitely charging this thing. It was a lot of fun. This gains 10 shield. Yeah, we're not really using any of those. So we're into our fight. We still have room to improve the build as well.
My fight
because we have Memory Card and Wallace. Not Wallace. Water Cooler. Both of which are scaling items, right? And we have Uzi, which is just there to give us an early spike. Bloody hell, this crit from the boot. Insanity. I need this to not crit. 74% chance. It didn't.
Next
Finally,
time,
crit
boys,
going in my favor.
less blunder, more
So this
blunder.
does like triple crit damage, and it triggered throwing knives, which also crit. So yeah, we just took a massive burst of damage, but it's all good. We came out the other side. Alright, let's weapons. Maybe. We're not going to upgrade any of those. I don't know if 1 XP is worth it. So yeah, we'll go
My
here.
battle days are over, but my weapons.
Man, if we bought laser pistol before, I'm going to buy it now. Just on the chance that we can upgrade it.
I prefer action.
Ooh, missiles. I do like missiles. Oh, she's a 3-second now. She was a 2-second in the she was a 2-second cast time in the Friends and Family. But she is fantastic for Water Cooler. She should also double charge the core. So that should be very nice. You know what, I'm going to go here, because I don't mind any of these being upgraded. What are you? The first time you use a large weapon. Okay. We'll take the shield. Oh, I don't have the money. Let's sell Concealed Dagger and Claws, because I can't upgrade either of them. And now let's take on the mod squad. I think we should be able to beat them. This is the Bulldozer and team. And actually, I like a lot of their items. Yeah, missiles is going to be permanently restocked. which is fantastic because she's really good at charging the core. She's not really doing an awful lot of damage herself, but basically this is just Uzi Mark II. It's the Uzi, but infinite ammo. A slightly longer cooldown, but technically shorter because it's multicast. Wow, crypto is the one thing I didn't want to get from that. Upgrade your leftmost weapon. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Alright, we need to check on crypto like is it every hour? Yeah, we want to try and sell that at 20. And now we're going to get a weapon skill. Left-handed? I mean, it's not bad. It's not what I wanted. Do I want aerodrome? I guess it's more important to think, do I want Midsworth? Probably not. I could get some upgrades, but not really. So we'll go to aerodrome and maybe we get, yeah, as I said, maybe we get something fantastic for us. We don't level up, but we're getting there. Alright, this person has also, what, lost 1 and won 3? If I remember rightly, our loss is pretty close too. Do I really want Lightbulb in here now? It might be better to have the Freeze Ray in here
We're
now.
out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with
Because
nobody.
crit on my missiles isn't really achieving anything. What is going on here? It's just going to haste all of his items a bunch? Oh, is he just looking to harpoon some important shit? What did we lose?
Like my crew says
My power
at the
sander.
bar. Another
That's probably my
round.
least important item, actually. Power Sander or Light Bulb? Take it. I don't need it. Alright, we B1, B2 here. And we look, because we want upgrades anyway, right? I was about to say, and we want to upgrade the memory card. And we got the upgraded memory card. Now this is triple. This is going to be a 27 damage increase to core soon. I'm not going to upgrade the atomic clock. I don't think I'm keeping the atomic clock. And it's not worth 8 gold for 1% crit chance on my core. Because that's effectively what the maths works out to be. Oh, upgrade the core again. Fantastic. Diamond core, let's go. Ooh, trade health for power. We haven't really invested in health, so we can do this pretty effectively.
All of us have made this choice. Will you?
The Diamond Runic Double Bow. This is a bow with lifesteal and multicast on it. Lose 25% chance and enchant your leftmost weapon with deadly. I think we have to do that instead. Why did my core go in the bloody stash? Oh, I haven't been checking what this is worth. 5 now. Damn it. Yep. We have a deadly core. 53% crit chance. I'm going to put the beta ray in instead. And now we want to go... We go to the Loan Shark.
No need
We're
to
strong.
read the contract. It's all standard, I assure you.
I'd like the ATM. Or maybe Power Broker. I don't really care for anything else. ATM is probably the best thing we can get. When you buy this, get 2 income. So when we get it from him, we could just get +2 income and then sell it. And never see it ever again. Ah, I saw the medium item. I mean, he basically only has medium items. 13 crypto, let's go. I'm selling it now before I forget. Gold items or eating? I think I'm going to go eating contest. We're finally going to get rid of this atomic clock. And we're going to go gold. Because we just lost a ton of health that we kind of want back. Because we don't have like lifesteal or anything yet. And then we can probably go pearl and find something broken for us. Every 50 gold you spend, upgrade a random item of a lower tier. No thank you. No thank you. I'm looking for broken stuff. When you crit, haste an item for 2 seconds. Adjacent items have 20% crit chance. When it casts. I mean, this is going to crit quite regularly now, but I don't think this fits in the build. In any way, shape, or form. Cog is nice for the hasting. What's he going to do? Haste missiles and then help trigger core? No, thank you. And I can get it any time because I'm dooley already. When you use the item to the left of this, charge the item to the right by 1 second. When you use the core, give it 20 damage for the fight. Okay, now that we can work with. Hear me out. Hear me out. We set up something like...
Who were the people who
this?
left these things behind?
So, when you use the item to the left, charge the item to the right. So, missiles is charging the core 2 seconds every time. And when I use the core, it gets 20 damage. However, the core has got fewer things charging it now. So maybe we actually take Water Cooler out for the fight. And we put in, like, Uzi or Beta Ray even. Just because it fires a lot faster. Let's put in Uzi. Good Jupiter. A level 8 Vanessa. We're 1 XP away from level 9 as well. Which is a bit sad. That would be another 30 damage for Deadly Core. For Deadly Core. Because that's what we have now. A Deadly Core. She hasn't lost a single fight. Holy. This is going to be a scary Vanessa. And it's skin versus skin. So we've both popped off a little bit. Either in ranked or in referrals.
I may be young, Captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Alright, what are we looking at? Ooh, a fairly scary critting build. Again. I'd rather not. Saying that, I'm also a fairly scary critting build. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh.
All cannon, no ball.
I could have swore that charge forces through skip. But I guess I was wrong. We will take the friends cooldown. The faster missiles can charge, the faster we can kill everything. I think we're selling memory card very soon. Not right now, obviously, because we're going to go into a PvE fight that we win anyway. Duct tape also could go here. Because we want to focus on our... We want to focus more, way more on our core. I think... Power Sander can go. Water Cooler will keep for PvE. Laser Pistol can go. This is going to go very soon. In fact, we already have 53% crit chance, so... It'll be going very soon. But let's get the golden chocolate bars. Maximize our spending. Go to the docks. Get a weapon skill. Nice. That's pretty good for us, actually. Can I kill the Corsair? Not with this setup, I can't. So let's go Joyful Jack, who's a poison boy. I forgot to put Water Cooler in.
Filthy beast.
Because he's like a poison regen boy. And we want to trigger memory card as much as possible. And by that I mean it's probably over.
I've been smashed.
Oops. We're charging too fast. Let's take this out if we wanted to benefit too much more from that. Let's have a look what gold items you've got. When you freeze an item for 1 second, when you freeze poison, you use the core or another ray, give your items +2 burn. Enemy cooldowns are increased by 1 second. No. When you use the core, freeze an item for 1 second. Maybe. And then these items we're definitely not using. Alright. We're selling memory card. We're selling schematics. I'm buying the air conditioner. I think we are. And now we just need something to get us off the line, you know? In fact, Chris Army Knife probably gets dropped here. For Beta Ray. And now we're really looking for some, like, freeze skills. The first 10 times you use your rightmost item, freeze an item for 1 second. That sounds fantastic. That sounds like exactly what I need. And I can sell Bushel for it. So now when I use the core, I'm freezing 2 things. And I should be using the core an awful lot. Honestly, that Crypt Vanessa build we fought was very scary. I wonder if I'm just like... if I'm over worried about the build. If I've been pivoting too hard away from what we had. Because, like, we're not doing any shielding anymore. I don't even have duct tape or water cooler. I sold memory card. I sold the schematics. There is such a thing as over pivoting. Oh god, he's got flurry of blows. That's a scary ass looking build. It would be a shame if he didn't get to use it. Uh-oh. My main core charger is frozen for half an hour. There we go. That's the thing, if missiles or core gets frozen, we're screwed. Deadly the core. I just noticed it says Deadly the core. Hilarious. Do I want 6 gold or a tool? I think I'll take a tool in case it's gold. It wasn't. So I got 4 gold. The 6 gold was definitely better. Alright, let's go unique duty skills. When you use a friend, your weapons gain +2 damage for the fight. That's got potential. We don't have many right now. Also, it's kind of the only thing we can buy. So, we sell this. We sell this. We put Chris Army Knife back in. And we get this. Crit skills. I mean, we are critting quite a lot. But how much money do we have? 5. We are abysmally poor. Let's get some gold chocolate bars. We are very, very poor. Let's go Burninator bot. I've never faced this thing. I have no idea what it has. Oh, it's a pylon build. That's really cool. I love pylon weak point detector. 2 of my favorite items in the game. He's dead now, but they are 2 of my favorite items in the game. Induction shield. Okay. Let's do eating contest and let's go middle. Yeah, because I don't want to use everything up and then go to the last event without any money. We can get a small weapon, gumballs, or bronze junk. We're going to have to go for the junk just because, like, feathers are OP and... we didn't really get an awful lot. Like, 1 damage is not going to make the difference. 20 max health for 2 gold I'll take.
Been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
And I'll use my last 3 gold to roll. In case we find something very good. Oh, we did find something very good. We found something fantastic. We found XP so we can level up before we go into the next fight.
Reuse everything.
And we found more crit chance. Which I will also take.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the
And then that's it.
bazaar.
Trying to make, like, guaranteed that this thing crits. Which at the moment is 66%. That's not a guarantee. Upgrade the leftmost item. What does the charging station upgrade to? Or air conditioner. Or even missile. Missiles obviously upgrades the damage. If this upgrades the charge, it's broken, but I doubt it does. It always definitely upgrades the damage the core gets. Which is part of the reason why it's there. But we might be getting rid of this soon, by the way. We might be getting rid of this soon, especially with Beautiful Friendship. We don't have enough friends to make use of it just yet. So because we might be getting rid of that soon, it's Pierre Conditioner. And it upgrades both to 2-second freezes. That's well worth. This person also hasn't lost. So, struggle? This could be a struggle. We might lose horrendously. But we're pretty strong now. We've got a lot of control in our build. And we're looking to pivot out of this charging station before long. Unless it, like, Giga carries us in this fight. And then I might give it another chance.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
But if that was 2 small friends, then that would be more damage for the core. Well, as much damage for the core. And 2 extra chances that the core doesn't get frozen.
Defeat does not defeat me.
I don't think it was the charging station that made that OP just now. It could have been any number of things. So let's go JJ. And let's find us a replacement.
Place, right?
It's not Race Carl, and it's definitely not the Antechamber. Combat armor. We're not using enough items. Combat armor, Pierre Conditioner. I don't have the 24 gold. It doesn't matter. I'd have to sell Pierre Conditioner to have the money for combat armor. But it is super strong. It can get very, very crazy. Let's do it. I wanted to go out of this anyway.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
And I'm putting it to the right of Deadly Core, so Deadly Core will charge it. And now Water Cooler gets to come back in. I guess. Well, it's a long cooldown, though. It could be Nitro. We could bring Nitro back in.
Do you have to
Back in?
leave
I could
already?
buy it for the first time. Alright, now I have 0 money, so gold chocolate bars it is. I'm not clicking Ferris Khan. I've clicked on her 3 times. She is OP. She's very, 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 very strong. Be careful clicking Ferris Khan. They buffed Sniper Rifle. It used to do triple damage. Now it does quintuple damage. And they changed nothing else about her. So she is very, very strong. I've also never clicked on this guy, so... Sure. He's going to do a load of lifesteal. I'm not convinced by this build, you know? I'm not convinced. When you poison, sure. Get a friend. Your core gains 3 shield for each non-weapon you have. Amazing. I might actually just get a friend. I don't think I care about 10 damage. I got the air conditioner back. Hell yeah. Alright. So now this is kind of broken, right? We do this. This doesn't get many charges. But it's another core. So in fact, we might just do this. I might also get a friend here. Oof, that's a big friend to have. That's a lot of money. Thank you. Now we can go to Kino.
Your deathstruments.
When this has haste, charge it. Give the core +5 damage for the fight. That's not really good for us. I really wanted to see a little upgrade sign on one of these boys. DJ Robot can be fun. We're not playing a build for him, though.
Like you're not being fully present with me.
Is there a world in which we use Nitro over Uzi? There isn't, is there? I don't think there is. This isn't locked into this positioning either anymore. This can go anywhere. Like, I don't care about my positionals anymore. Other than this gets bonus damage from left-handed. So we'll do it like this. It's a dooley build with the exact same win rate as me. So we'll see who pivoted better into their late game. I think this dooley build has the higher potential, but hasn't really left its floor yet. Because we just pivoted into this round. Like, we sold our Pierre Conditioner to buy a combat armor and then bought a worse Pierre Conditioner. But Freeze Dooley is here. Hopefully they don't have Radiant. Oof, Thick Hide is so strong. And he's gone for a slow build. I was about to say I think I prefer combat armor on the other side, but no, I don't think I did. I think that worked out just fine. I think I'm okay with that. Now it's just a case of aligning everything properly. I'm going to take the extra bite. Mainly because I'm looking for kind of broken items to replace Uzi. Or skills. Like we don't really have many slots on our board anymore. We're looking to scale through skills and a single small item. That is not either of those things. I'm going to immediately set it so it doesn't take up space. We can also go medium item and try and upgrade these two. And maybe find better stuff, but I doubt it. I don't think Malifang's going to have anything for us. And 300 health is okay. This has the chance to pop off harder, though.
Nothing huge. All about moderation.
Of course not. Oh, I was about to give up, but there it is. There's the air conditioner.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
When this or an adjacent item gains freeze, shield 20 and remove freeze from it. That's not really good for us. Upgrade your leftmost weapon. Don't mind if I do. I have 3 diamond items now. Frost Street Champion could be scary because he has a load of frost. But at the end of the day, I don't care too much if I lose to him. And if I beat him and I get some of his shit, then we're looking good. If we can get this on Pierre Conditioner. That being said, there is a chance that we just don't get to move. Don't freeze, don't freeze. Nice. Come on, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. Nice.
Make stronger.
At the start of each fight, freeze all non-weapon items. Freeze all non-weapon items. So that'll be Pierre Conditioner. And that's it for me. That's kind of perfect. I'll take a rare merchant. Yep. Vanessa.
The enemy of my
Fantastic.
enemy is my friend.
Golden lockbox. No. Incendiary rounds? If it wasn't diamond incendiary rounds, I'd buy it because it could unlock burn through missiles. And we could do some dummy broken shit. But no. Golden concealed dagger. That looks fantastic, but no. A shipwreck, which is usually like incredible for Vanessa.
My treasures do have some.
Not really good for us though. Let's just go Curio. We're looking for feathers and we're looking for the wrong kind, the other type of icicle. Not that icicle, the other icicle. These were kind of crap. Blue and armies.
Now that's a bargain.
Feather,
Warms
nice.
my rusty circuits to see that fine
When
home.
any item is frozen, shield 15. And then freeze this for 3 seconds. Or 2 seconds even. There's a potential that somehow fits in the build. Eventually, right? If I somehow drop combat armor for 2 medium like freeze items and we go full freeze build, but I don't see it. I really don't see it, so I'm not going to do it. Max health.
Tragedy. Reuse everything.
And then feather. I think we want to feather our deadly core. Almost always feather the deadly core. Alright. Now we face Snow. One fewer win than us. About the same prestige though. So we might have just lost one earlier fight that we won. Come on, Snow. Maybe they're scared of it. Maybe they call themselves Snow because they're frightened of the snow. And we're about to bring that cold front. Coolant Leak is very strong. Can you believe that Coolant Leak and skills like it, when you use the right most do a thing? This never used to say the first 10 times. It just used to be forever. This is also fantastic. It gives us
like
just...
my crew says at the bar. Another round!
It just gives us a moment at the start of the fight where if we're playing against a remotely defensive player, we just get to play and they don't. And I just saw Forger. Which doesn't really help. Like, none of these items we really want to upgrade. Maybe Beta Ray gets upgraded here. Like, I kind of want to upgrade Missiles and Uzi just for the memes. So we have a full diamond build. But I think in terms of, like, actual usefulness, I think it's Beta Ray. Because this could... Yeah, it gets hasted for 2 seconds when you use the core. If we get any more freeze synergy, it's going to really start paying dividends. Do I do Gumball Machine? I don't think I do, because the skills I'm looking to buy are very expensive. How did I still end up clicking it? Well, we're here now. I basically only want crit chance. I got one. I'm not going to complain. I basically only want shielding. I got one of each. Crit. Yeah. 69. Nice. Your core gains 3 damage for each weapon. Upgrade your leftmost weapon. You know what? Man, this is just not worth it. Because it buffs both cores. And we go Frost Tree Champion again.
Put you in freezer. Eat later.
Put you in freezer. I love that both of these are now very frozen. There's the crit. We could probably do with a bit more crit chance.
Good fighter. Impressed.
Just a teensy bit more crit. When you freeze an item, your weapons gain 8 damage for the fight. That has potential. Sells enchanted items. But we could just temporary boost. Well, what are we getting? The damage boost? Yeah, okay. It's only plus 20, but that's plus 20 on these two as well, which are previously pretty shit. Freeze. Nice. 2-second freeze. Yeah, we take that. Oof, this poor Vanessa. I mean, I'll take the free win. If it is a free win. She might have, like if she's just hit her Fates fight. When you go to 0 and you fight the Fates, they come back and they give you a very powerful buff. That is now extremely powerful because it's a guaranteed enchantment. It's a guaranteed random enchantment, but it's an enchantment. And enchantments can break the game. Point in case, Deadly the Core gave my core 50% crit chance out of nowhere. And I've been carrying with that ever since. So if she's had her enchantment or her fates, then she's likely very strong. And she does have a shipwreck build, which is very scary. But unfortunately for her, and yeah, she has got her enchantment. It's a fiery coral. But yeah, she's just not allowed to play the game. Okay, now I'm not allowed to play the game. There we go. I got to play the game again. Fantastic. It's a little bit scary. I am a little bit susceptible to freeze on... because I have some key items and I've got no way around the freeze. I'll take the temporary boost again. 500 health or 20 damage. I think I take the 500 health, actually. Man, I'm close to getting the guaranteed enchantment upgrade. Your core gains 3 shield for each non-weapon you have. There's 15 shield on that. I don't think that really matters. I'll take the free friend in case I need to sell it. Oh, enchanted weapon with lifesteal. Holy moly. I can't put it on the core, but that coming out of nowhere is actually insane. Because if you can only have 1 enchantment on each item, so Deadly the core would become Obsidian the core. Obsidian combat armor. Can you imagine Dooley in Obsidian combat armor? Evil Dooley truly is here. He's definitely going through his emo phase with his Obsidian combat armor. So this just means now I'm going to get a 500 heal every few seconds. Well, specifically every 3.7 seconds. I feel like I always get the Eclipse from this guy. And I'm okay with it. Because it sells for 50 gold. But it's a 15-second cooldown that uses all your other items. Like, if I'm running, like, Core, Eclipse, and, like, a Boulder or something, maybe I can see it. I'm going to the boar here because I can't guarantee that I don't get my level up. And I want my level up. Enchant an item with heal, crit, or haste. I think I'm going haste. And I'm going to give it to missiles. Even though my Uzi's probably better. Because I can get rid of the Uzi still. Haste 2 items for 1 second. So now we're really swinging. We go to Nufu and we're looking for just like the most expensive, most prominent spells we can get. When you freeze, give the core 10 damage for the fight. That's probably Omega OP for us.
As long as you draw breath,
and here we go.
Training is not complete.
Blin Bloon. We've got a very fun little freeze damage core build going on. It's very rare that you see a dooley core like battle build where you don't have just an army of small items on the other side. I have really enjoyed the puzzle of trying to make some medium items fit on this otherwise, like, usually very chaotic build.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
I'm talking in the past tense as if I know I've won. I don't know I've won because they do have ice bullets. Wait, that's not what I'm thinking. Yeah, when you use a weapon, freeze a smaller item. Yeah, so they do have a lot of freezing. But so do we. And our freezing looks like it's better.
You've got talent. You should
Nice.
put it toward nobler
And there it
use.
is. The freeze combat core dooley build. The Obsidian dooley build. That was a lot of fun. Took us a little while to get going there, but I mean, that happens to dooley. You guys have seen our tips videos. You know that dooley is okay to lose the early game. But when you come out of the game looking like this, jumping out of your massive obsidian combat armor, man, you can't be angry.